All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on today's free training. I'm super excited to go through this with you today. I'm going to be teaching you how to generate high quality leads that actually turn into clients within 48 hours for your law firm without doing any SEO or owning an expensive website in 2020. I know that's a super long title, but that's exactly what you're going to learn today. And this is going to work in any niche of the law. You're going to see real case studies, real testimonials, and real strategies so that you can start implementing it yourself. I know you're super busy, so let's just jump straight into the training. So who is this training for? It's going to be for attorneys who have been in business and want to take their business to the next level. Your firm may already be doing well, but you know that there is room for growth and you want to dominate your local competitors. This training is also going to be for attorneys who are maybe just starting out their law firm. I know it's tough to get your business off the ground when you're getting an inconsistent amount of leads every month and having to rely on word of mouth for new business. So this training is really going to help you out. But before I jump into the training, I want to ask you a quick question. Have you been burned by multiple marketing companies that promised you the world and delivered zero results? Well, the reason you might have experienced this is because most marketing companies will take on any new clients from any niche, while we like to specialize specifically for just law firms. And when I mean any niche, these marketing companies, they'll take on realtors, plumbers, solar companies, dentists, etc. They don't specialize in one specific area. So in this training, you're going to learn exactly what works for law firms. This includes personal injury, criminal defense, family law, estate planning, bankruptcy, tax, immigration. So if you're not an attorney that practices in one of these areas, then I don't want to waste any of your time. You can go ahead and click out of this because we're not going to be a good fit for each other and you're not going to benefit anything from this training. However, if you do practice in one of these areas, then you may continue to keep watching the training. So I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 secrets to consistently generating high quality leads within 40 hours. Secret number 1 I'm going to be sharing with you is how most lawyers are currently marketing and why they are not generating many new clients, costing them thousands of dollars and leaving a whole lot of money on the table. Secret number 2 I'm going to be sharing with you is the number 1 way for lawyers in any niche of the law to generate high quality leads that actually turn into clients fast. You'll also see real actual case studies. And in secret number 3, lastly, I'm going to be sharing with you is how you can generate 4 times as many leads for your business in the next week using this strategy. You will see how other law firms are using our strategies and you can see the results that they're getting with that. And as a bonus, you're going to be able to see examples of actual ads, high converting lead generation pages, and real results and strategies so that you can start implementing them yourself and start seeing new leads, new clients within the next week. So who is Jordan Lee, you may be asking? I'm that little guy in the corner right here speaking. I'm located here in Orange County, California, and me and my team, we've managed over $1.2 million in ad spend to test and find proven results for attorneys. This is all we do. Unlike most marketers, we've spent years and money to specialize in one niche. So that way you can cut the learning curve and start getting results now. And so nowadays, I use my expertise and years of data from testing to run successful campaigns for attorneys in any part of the law. That's a photo of me and Russell Brunson there. He is the founder and owner of the largest online platform for building high converting landing pages. And I just got the opportunity to learn from him. So I thought that was a cool photo to include. So let's go ahead and move on here. Let's cut through the hype and get to the real question at hand here. I want you to think about this logically for yourself right now. If your law practice was to be shut down next week, if you were unable to get some new leads, how would you generate new high quality leads that are going to turn to paying clients for your law business fast? Well, let's go ahead and look at your options here. So let's look at what many law firms are trying and doing right now. They're probably running newspaper ads, which are outdated and they go stale very quickly. Billboards, those are expensive and they go stale. Television commercials, those are very expensive and you get a low return on investment. Yelp, definitely get a low return on investment. Facebook ads, also low return on investment. And then there is Google. And I'm not talking about SEO. I know some of you might be thinking this is about SEO. It's not about SEO. So what is the biggest difference between Google and all the others? Well, why Google is king. When a client is searching on Google, they are a red hot lead that is searching, finding, and calling you for your services. They have already taken an action and they're that much closer to becoming a client when someone than someone who you're trying to disrupt with advertising such as billboards, television, and radio. So we're not disrupting anyone. These are people who are looking for your services. So let me go ahead and introduce you to Google Ads. It's a PPC advertising platform, which just stands for pay per click. So you only pay when someone clicks on your ad. There's no upfront fees. You don't have to pay for anything upfront. You only pay when someone actually clicks on your ad and is interested in your services. So why can't you ignore Google anymore? So here is a chart that it only goes up to 2012, but now that we're moving towards the internet, era and more internet users are growing, the stats for Google searches per year in 2019, and I have the notes right here actually. Google now processes over 63,000 search queries every single second, which translates to over 5.6 billion searches per day and 2 trillion searches per year worldwide, and that continues to grow as more internet users are hopping on and using Google. And so anytime someone is looking for a service or product or information, they're going to go to Google and search for it. If you and I are looking for a product or anything at all, we're most likely going to Google and we're going to search it. So here's the number one way to generate high quality leads that actually turn into clients in 1 week or less. Now, SEO is a great long-term investment for a business, but there's really only one way to generate high quality leads in less than 1 week and be at the top of Google for hundreds of different keywords and keyword variations. Now, SEO may take 6 to 12 months or longer to achieve results, and Google can change their algorithms anytime, so you would have to start all over again. For those of you who have tried SEO or maybe thinking about SEO, you know that SEO is going to take some time. You have to build out the backlinks, you have to rank, and it's going to take anywhere from 6 to 12 months for you to actually rank anywhere near the first page. And even then, Google can change your algorithms anytime, and then you would have to start the SEO process all over again. So the answer is Google Ads, and the huge advantage it gives local businesses. And I want you to see below here, I've attached a screenshot. I Googled personal injury attorney Las Vegas, and the top 3 links here are going to be ads, as you could see here. And notice that the first ad here takes up much more real estate on the page. And the reason for that is because they put together their campaign correctly. You could see that they've included their location extension, their site link extensions, while these two didn't implement that. And that way, they're not taking up as much real estate as you possibly can on the first page of Google. And here I searched up DUI lawyer Los Angeles, and as you can see here, the first 3 link is going to be ads, and then you have your nearby businesses, the map, and things like that. And then finally, all the way down here, and I had to actually zoom out of this page for you to actually see this, is the first SEO link. And so even though you may rank on the first page of Google for SEO, users have to still scroll down in order for them to actually find you and your website. So that's why it's very important that you want to be right in the first top of the page on page 1. So why most Google ad campaigns fail? Well, just because you put together a Google ad campaign doesn't mean you're going to start exploding your business and landing a bunch of new clients, right? And you're probably wondering to yourself right now, but Jordan, I've tried Google PPC and I've heard that Google PPC can be expensive. Well, that's probably true. Google ads can definitely be expensive if you don't know what you're doing and if you don't have this one little secret that is working for you. Let me show you the secrets to success that very little people are doing when advertising on Google and how you can generate high quality leads without making it expensive. So why most Google ad campaigns fail? The biggest number one reason is they do not have a landing page, or they have an awful landing page. This is the most important part of any Google ad campaign. So a good landing page can instantly double or triple your leads that you're getting for the same amount of money that you're currently already spending just by having a good high converting landing page. And here is an actual example of a real and awful landing page. As you can see here, there is a bunch of external links where users can click around. There's no clear call to action. And this is an actual website where people are, advertisers are sending their traffic to. If you're sending your traffic to your own website, then chances are you're losing out on a lot of money and a lot of new potential clients. So here is an example of a high converting landing page. As you can see here, it is very, very simple. There are no external links. Here's a clear call to action. There is a phone number. There is a form that a user could fill out in order for you to follow up with them. They try to be relevant. So if someone is searching a motorcycle accident lawyer, this landing page speaks to that specific person. People who are searching on the internet have a very, very short attention span. They have an attention span of like a goldfish. So what that means is you have about 5 to 7 seconds to capture that person's attention. And if you're not able to get that person to do what you want, then they're gonna bounce. They're gonna leave your website or your landing page. So you want to have a very, very clear call to action, a phone number. You want to tell them what they need to do. We want them to call into our office or fill out this form so that way we can follow up with that person. And here's another example of a high converting landing page. Same thing here is very simple. You see a clear call to action, a phone number here, a form, and then some information about people who are looking for a DUI attorney. So the second reason to why most Google ad campaigns fail is horrible ads with a low click-through rate. And here it is an example of a good ad versus a bad ad. And a good ad could instantly double the amount of your leads. As you could tell here, the first ad here obviously takes up more real estate because they have the extensions put in place. The campaign is put together the right way. The ad copy itself is way much more effective than this simple generic family law attorney copy. And this is a real ad copy. So just imagine if you're able to put together your campaign the right way with the right copy, good solid ad copy, you're going to be able to instantly double the amount of leads that you're currently getting. So that is the power of having a good ad versus a bad ad. And lastly, the third reason to why most Google ad campaigns fail is just simply bad campaign setup. Now, that's usually not the case because most PPC managers typically can just set up the campaigns, which is the easy part, right? You, myself, anybody could put together a simple Google ad campaign and run it. But out of 5 PPC managers, not one of them ever mentioned about a high converting landing page. And they weren't good at writing good ad copy. So the number one reason you got to have is having a solid, good, high converting landing page. And so a high converting Google ad, which means you're getting a high click-through rate, a lot of people are clicking onto your ad, you can also instantly double the amount of leads. And the great thing about it is that when you have a high click-through rate, your cost per click actually goes down dramatically. The reason for this is because Google will reward you for having relevant, high converting ads. So if you are able to double your click-through rate, not only are you getting twice as many potential leads, but you're also paying a lot less per click. So that's how you're able to get your ad campaign to be very inexpensive. And here's the best part. I already have proven high converting landing pages for attorneys, as well as proven high converting ads ready to be used in your campaigns. We also have the exact keyword to use, plus tricks to optimize your results that we have learned through trial and error over the years. This is all we do. All we do is work for law firms. We work with specific attorneys, so we already know what works. We pretty much just plug in our systems and you just start seeing results right away. And so here are some real results and an actual case study from an attorney from Seattle here. If I add up all the costs, this attorney invested a total of $1,343.06. Now, I want to remind you that it doesn't matter if you are a big firm or a small firm. It doesn't matter if you have a small budget or a big budget. Either way, if Google is spending your money, that means you are getting some type of results. And so out of this initial investment here, this attorney got 4, 5, 8 new leads. So let's say this attorney got 8 leads and his closing rate is at 50% at about an average of $2,500 a case. That would have been a $10,000 in new cases revenue for his business. Now we subtract that by the initial investment here. This attorney would have made $8,656.94 in profit. That is a 644% return on investment. That means this is pretty much like a vending machine. You put $1 in and you get about $7 back. So I hope you guys are seeing the power of Google Ads. Doesn't matter if you have a small budget or a big budget. This is a case study for a personal injury attorney. He was a pretty big law firm. He had multiple offices out of a very competitive city. And so the beauty of Google Ads is that you're able to see what's working and what's not. So if we find a keyword that's not making you any money, not producing you any new clients, then we could go ahead and turn off those keywords. And then we would leave on the keywords that is actually producing some results, some new clients, new leads, and actually making you money. And so here is an actual email from an attorney that had reached out to me before bringing on my services. And I know it's pretty small, so I'll go ahead and I'll read out loud the email to you. And it says, the problem is we as a firm are fully convinced that everybody out there in your world sucks at their job. We are currently working with a group who are just salespeople. We are ending our contract with them, giving them 30 days, but we may just as well be done completely. And we need someone that is ambitious and knowledgeable because we will keep coming back monthly for business. We just need to feel like we have someone that knows how this PPC and AdWords work, because a company we are paying a significant sums of money to a month have no clue. And here is an actual case study, real results from that actual person that reached out to me. And so this attorney was a criminal and family law attorney. He invested about $11,000 to $12,000. We got him 329 clicks, and out of that 329 clicks, we were able to produce him 102 new inbound leads. That is a 31% conversion rate. Industry standards benchmark is for in the legal space is only 2%. So that means for every 100 clicks that this campaign got, we got 31 new leads out of it. And so this is how you're going to separate yourself from other competitors. While your campaign is having a 31% conversion rate, and other law firms who are running Google Ads, their rate is probably anywhere from 2 to 8%, right? So that is how you're going to have that competitive edge when you are running ads on Google. So I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper here. That specific attorney invested a total amount of $11,612.78 within that 30-day period. We were able to generate him 102 new inbound leads. And let's just say that this attorney had a 30% closing rate. That would have been 31 new paying clients. And let's just say at an average of $2,000 per case, that would have been $62,000 in revenue for his business. And if we subtract that by his initial investment here, he would have made $50,000, $387 in profit. And if he had a 40% closing rate, he would have made $69,987 in profit. And if he's a good closer at 50%, he would have made $90,387 in profit. And let's just say this attorney, for whatever reason, was a super good closer at 60% closing rate. He would have made $110,787 in profit with just this small investment. So hopefully you guys are seeing the powerful results that you can be getting from this. I get super excited when I start talking about these numbers because the results are amazing. So the cool thing about Google Ads is that everything is measurable. You can measure all the results. You're able to log into your live dashboards at any time to track your return on investment down to the penny so you can have real and measurable results. You would also be able to track all leads that are coming from your Google ad campaigns because your landing pages will have tracking numbers on them. You're never going to be wondering where your leads came from. You're never going to be wondering if you're profitable this month or unprofitable through your marketing campaigns, whatever you're running. But everything is going to be measurable and you're going to be able to track everything down to the T. So here is a video testimonial from a criminal family attorney. He's based out of Phoenix, Arizona, and he's going to share his experience with us.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Huss, and I'm a partner with Oliverson & Huss in Phoenix, Arizona. We practice in the area of criminal law and divorce. We've had some prior marketing experiences with some other companies, and we have been completely unhappy with every other company that we have used. Our practice opened in January of 2019, and we started with a couple of pay-per-click companies that would get us thousands of impressions, and we would get clicks, no calls, and we'd get just enough number of clicks to burn our spend for the day, and we never received any clicks. Jordan had reached out to us, and we had ultimately retained him to do our pay-per-click marketing for us, and our experience with him has been absolutely phenomenal. We did have some concerns going into it with him, just not so much with what he was doing, but with our prior experiences. Almost immediately, the prior experiences that we had were erased from our memory because our phone, after about a week of approximately a week or so, our phone was just ringing off the hook. We received calls immediately initially, but as time has gone on, it's continued to improve, and the calls just continue to come in. We were very surprised by that to begin with, just based on our past experience, and we've been extremely happy with Jordan and his company. And his team has been amazing to work with. He's been amazing to work with. Every time we reach out to them, they are immediately responsive to us, and they have always considered the concerns that we've had and have always responded to whatever concerns we've had. So we would recommend Jordan and his company without hesitation, and we look forward to continue working with him in the future.
All right. Thank you so much for that solid testimonial, Jeremy. I really, really appreciate it. So now at this point, you really have two options. Option number one is you can try to implement all the strategy that I've shared with you today yourself, and you can start landing new clients by next week. And then you have option number two. You can save a lot of time and money to have an expert that already has the proven success to set up your campaign and get things running for you, so you can start growing your business now, not in 3 to 12 months. So here's what you're going to get with me. You're going to get proven Google ad setup for lawyers in any niche. That's a $9,997 value. You're going to get someone that's managed over $1.2 million worth of testing for winning ads and keywords. Years of trial and error, so that way you can get to skip the test and the learning curve and start generating leads as early as next week. As soon as we turn on the campaign, you can start getting results now. You don't have to wait. You're also going to get custom high converting landing pages. That's a $4,497 value. You're going to get years of split testing and experiments to find what converts. Our landing pages convert anywhere from 25 all the way up to 45%, depending on what niche and how competitive your area is. Industry benchmark for a law firm is only about 68%. So that's how you're going to be able to generate 4 times as many leads. Total value is $14,494. You're also going to get Google Ads PPC management. That's a $1,497 value. You're going to get me and my team doing extensive competition research and split testing to optimize your ads further. That way you can continue to get a higher return on your investment every single month. Total value now is $15,991. And as a bonus, you're going to get direct access to my email for support anytime. Anytime you have an issue, concern, question, feel free to reach out and you're going to get your questions answered right away. Obviously, I'm not going to charge you that much, but if all this did was finally get you a marketing campaign that was profitable, meaning you put $1 in and you get $2 back out, would that be worth it? And if all this did was help you generate consistent leads on autopilot, would it be worth it? If all this did was take out all the guesswork, saving you time, stress, and money from testing different ads yourself, would it be worth it? And lastly, if all this did was not having to try another marketing company that gets 0 results and getting stuck in another contract, would that be worth it to you? So normally I charge $4,500 to set up the campaign the first month and then $2,000 to manage the campaign afterwards. But because you stayed through this entire training, you're going to get everything we talked about today for only $2,000. $1,500 is going to go towards the management fee, and that's a monthly fee. And then there's a one-time setup fee of just $500. I'm going to have me and my team, we're going to put together your winning campaign and manage it every single month. There are no contracts and you can cancel any time. So you're not going to get locked in any type of 3, 6, 12-month contract, anything like that. It's a month-to-month. You can cancel anytime. You can schedule a call with me now to see how this can work for you and start generating leads as early as next week. I have my email and my calendar link down there right below. The link should also be in the description. There should also be a button below this video where you're able to schedule a call at your best time. Now, you're probably wondering, is there any type of guarantee? Absolutely. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can get started today, and if you don't like it for any reason, I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now, just let me know, and I'll give you your money back. That's how confident we are. And the reason for this is because it's not about me. It's about you. Whether you decide to bring on my services or not, I'm still going to wake up tomorrow and work with law firms and help them grow their business. So if this is something that you think could even potentially help you grow your business, then give it a try, give it a shot. And 29 days from now, you decide whether it was worth the money or not. If it wasn't worth it, then let me know and I'll go ahead, I'll give you your money back. And if it was worth it, then that's awesome. That's great. Let's continue to work together. So if you do decide that you would like to give this a try, then I would need you to act now. And the reason for that is because I can only provide my services to so many people and also not work with your competitors, because we don't work with any of your competitors if we do move forward together. So I highly encourage you to schedule a phone call with me right now by booking a call at your best time using my calendar link. The phone call will give me an opportunity to learn more about your business, your challenges, your and goals, and how we can help you reach your goals. So you can get started now. My email, my calendar link, it's here. The link, like I said, should be in the description. There should also be a button below this video for you to schedule a call. So now you have two options. The first option is do nothing and not take the small leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. Or you can go with option number 2, which is invest a small amount into your business and start consistently generating high quality leads compared to all the value that you're going to get in return. So just give it a shot. 29 days from now, let me know if it was worth it. If it wasn't worth it, then I will be more than happy to send you your money back. And my philosophy is that if I can't make you money, then I don't deserve yours. So I do want to remind you that there is a 30-day money back guarantee. So for whatever reason, 29 days from now, if you don't think this was for you, if you didn't get a return on investment, let me know and I'll go ahead and I'll return your money. No problem at all. Like I said, this isn't about me. This is about you. And 29 days from now, if it wasn't worth the $2,000, let me know and I'll send that back to you. And here's another testimonial from a criminal attorney. I'll go ahead and I'll read out this testimonial to you. My name is Ruzana, and I practice criminal defense in both state and federal courts in California. I started my private practice in '08, and although a majority of my clients were coming from referrals, from colleagues and former clients, I try to grow my practice through online marketing. I was constantly receiving calls and emails from so-called legal marketing specialists who were promising to make a winning website and generate 10 to 15 new clients a week. I trusted them in the beginning and invested a lot of money into online marketing. While I would be getting the promised phone calls, the calls would never become clients. Some of them were irrelevant calls, some out of state calls, some out of my practice area calls, and etc. Over the years, I became very disappointed in legal marketing specialists and stopped responding to their calls or emails. When Jordan reached out to me on LinkedIn, I noticed something different in his approach. He sounded genuine and I wanted to listen to what he had to offer. For the past 11 years, this was the first time I did not regret investing in online marketing. What surprised me was the fact that I was actually getting calls from actual people who were in fact looking for legal representation who were ready to retain. Another satisfying aspect of working with Jordan's team is the straightforwardness and punctuality. They leave no questions unanswered, which again makes them different from other legal marketing specialists. Absolutely, yes. I would highly recommend Jay Lee Media and his team to run other attorneys' Google ads. Thank you for being so honest and real. Ruzana. Thank you so much, Ruzana, for that solid testimony. I really appreciate that. So here's a quick recap of what you're going to get with me. You're going to get proven Google ad setup for lawyers in any niche. That's a $9,997 value. You're going to get custom, tested, and proven high converting landing page. That's a $4,497 value. Total value is $14,494. We just have to really just plug in our landing page, our campaign, and you're going to start seeing results right away. You're going to skip all the tests, all the learning curve, and start seeing results now. You're also going to get my team Google Ads PPC management. That's a $1,497 value. Total value is $15,991. And you're also going to get a bonus direct access to my email for support anytime, and that's priceless. And you can get all that, get started today for just $2,000. $1,500 is going to go towards the management fee, and that's a monthly fee. There's a one-time $500 one-time setup fee. Where we're going to be able to put together your winning campaign, and there's no other fees. There's no hidden fees. There's no percentage fees. There's nothing like that. This is the fee, and that's it. $1,500 monthly and a one-time setup fee. And you can cancel anytime. There are no contracts. You're not going to get stuck in any long contracts. So if you are interested, then I would be happy to get on a call with you to learn more about you and your business goals and how we can start generating you new high-quality leads by next week. You can now go ahead and open a new tab and schedule a call or send me an email now. There should be a button or link below depending on where you're watching this video. The link should be in the description. There should be a button below this video if you're on my website. And you can go ahead and schedule a call at your best time using my calendar link. That's my email and that's my calendar link right there. And so this is the end of the free training. I really appreciate your time and hope that you received a ton of great value to start growing your business, whether you decide to work with us or not. And I look forward to speaking with you if you are ready to discuss how this can work for you in your business, or if you would like me to speak with me to get your specific questions answered. So go ahead and click on the button or link below to schedule a call at your best time. And 2020 is going to be a great year for all of us, and I hope the best for you, whether you decide to work with us or not. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great day. Thank you so much.